In a world full of people who think life is a happy series of coincidences and trust the official narrative, some of us know better. Tales of Stonehenge, dogmen, chemtrails, and more. All of this we will explore in the Seany Zone. Good evening and welcome to
the Seany Zone.
What's up, everybody?
Hey!
Happy Tuesday. Go ahead, Seany. Wait. Oh, don't call me on that.
Uh-oh.
I got it for you. There we go.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The celebration.
Oh, shit.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, Bobby. I'm doing good. Happy 4th of July week, all you fuckers out there. It's time to light off some fireworks and get hurt and blow off our hands and things. Ooh. But please don't do that, is what I'm trying to say.
Let's not do that, yes.
Yeah. Please exercise caution. I know that with my, I used to do a lot of, I used to have family that had some expensive property, and I would be the entertainment on the 4th of July. I would light off a bunch of things, but I would make sure not to drink beforehand. Like, I would wait till I was done. Yeah. Because I wanted to keep a clear mind and be like, I had a whole game planned. I would write it up and drop a whole thing, and I had a plan. So please don't just fuck around with them.
Yeah. Alcohol and fireworks aren't a great mix, are they, Seany?
No. And here in Mass, you really can't buy them. So we have to go up to New Hampshire or Maine. That's where we buy ours. I mean, I have none this year. I didn't buy any, so please don't raid my house because I have none. But in years past, yes. Everyone, actually, wait, before we move on, but what are your plans for the 4th of July? Do you have anything good?
They usually have the activities close by, like the parades and the fireworks at the high school is kind of within walking distance. So I might get down with some of that, Seany. And I always like the grill. Any chance I get an extra day outside on the grill, bro, I'm down with it. So maybe I'll get into some of that.
All right, real quickly, what's your grill? What's your go-to grill food?
I like steak. I mean, who don't like a good steak and all? Right. But when I get funky with it, I like to make me some spare ribs, like rub them down with some dry rub and let them cook for a few hours, man, till the meat falls off the bone. So that's when I really want to get funky with my grilling. So I might do that this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Okay, all right.
What about you, buddy?
You know what I really love are those cheesy bratwursts, the Johnsonville cheddar brat,
the filled bratwurst, yeah.
Oh, mama, those are good. I know it's not really like, it's nothing like my kid. I always make like some I marinade, or as Casey would say, serenade. The chicken breast. I make like a teriyaki soy kind of garlicky thing that my kids love it.
Nice.
But for quick grilling, burgers, dogs, and those bratwursts,
sausage, yeah. Stuff like
it's
that.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm. Good, man.
But so everybody, please, if you're in here tonight, please press the like button, subscribe, turn on your gifted memberships, your fake gifted memberships,
and the real ones.
If you have the chance, click both. Super chats always welcome, and please go get your Dabblecon Tickets. Where is it? MS.
It's coming up
BS
soon.
Live. BS Show Live. That's what I was trying to get to, in my own crazy way.
It's July now, beginning of July. So we're just talking about it. The 16th. So we're talking about a little over a month away, man.
Yeah, month and a half, almost. Yeah. So it's gonna be good time. We're all gonna be there. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm gonna have some merch to give away. I'll be giving it away for free. It's not very much stuff, but I'll be giving it away for free. So.
And you said you'll be there Saturday, right? Just so everybody knows.
Saturday, yes, Saturday.
There you go. Okay.
Not Friday. Sunday we're gonna have to bounce out. I actually have a concert to go to Saturday afternoon in Boston. So that's gonna be a crazy fucking weekend for me.
Good luck with that, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to see. Have you ever heard of Gaslight Anthem, Bobby?
I've heard of Gaslight. Yeah, I've heard that name before. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They're very good. So I'm going to see them that night on Sunday night. They're playing right outside. They're playing at the club that's like attached to Fenway there. So I'm going to that.
That sounds awesome. Sounds like an awesome scene right outside of Fenway Park. Going to see a concert for that sounds good.
Yeah. Yes, Nick loves them too. Yes, I see you, Nick. He also loves them. All right, so first things first, they showed us a photo tonight of John's ear, and he's got this like strange growth. There's like a stalagmite growing inside of his ear. Is this stalagmite or stalactite? I always forget.
If it holds on, it's holding on tight. So if it's from the top down, it's holding on tight.
See, for
and
top,
it's a stalagmite.
Okay. If it's yes, it's a stalagmite. I was correct. And I grew up with this kid who had one of those, and he would always call it an ear tag. So I guess it's an ear tag.
Mm-hmm. Deformity. Some people call it deformity. Whatever.
Skin tag, ear tag.
Amanda Williams says goiter.
Goiter. It could. Yes. Yes. They've had liver is so swollen it's forced itself all the way up in and out of his ear.
Yeah, bulging out of other organs.
Yeah. So anyway, that joke sucked. I'll just admit it, but that's fine. I do want to take a victory lap because last week we talked about John being broke, and clearly he is.
Yeah, you laid it out in certain terms, about 4 or 5 good reasons why you thought that John was broke.
Yes, yep. And now it comes to light that he has to sell his Florida house on the private market, and the fact that he's not even paying for his own phone. He had to wait till he got to mommy's house to get a new phone.
Right. Yeah.
Which now because she's paying for his phone.
I think Anthony made a great point earlier. When he said, "Can you imagine saying you've done everything that you want to do in life, and you're doing it by sitting in your mother's house as you're doing it? Like that's some kind of sign of success." I thought he made a great point.
Well, you know what? I great point. So he's been staying on his mom's couch now for a week or something.
Yeah.
Is it possible? Can we start a GoFundMe to buy his mom's couch from her? Like once he's done with it, so we can black like that and see what kind of stains he's left on that couch.
I don't know if we could handle that, Shawnee.
I'm just saying. I'm up for. I'll give him a $5 for GoFundMe to buy John's mom's couch.
You're not buying my couch, my mom's couch.
John's mom's John couch, we'll say, right? So
yeah.
Let's get to. There's a few things that have come up. There was a few to start with here. We had some new members. Sin Lu, who became a new YouTube.
That's all, folks. Welcome, Sin Lu Who.
Sin Lu Who became a new YouTube member.
Say that 10 times, Shawnee.
Yeah, well, no.
Sin Lu Who became a new YouTube member.
Thank you, Sin Lu Who. They're very cute dog in your avatar. That's very nice. And Renato Rizzuti also became a YouTube member. So welcome to the family. I hope you're enjoying the Seany Zone.
And that's a
Behind
level
his
2 as
paywall.
well.
Ooh, level
really?
2 member. Represent. There you go.
Fucking A. All right. Brian Koberger, big fan, Shawnee. I watch in my cell every time I can. All right, well, thank you.
Gotta give a laugh on that one. That's a good
I'd
one.
throw that in there.
Yeah. Don't ask me to represent you in court. Right, like I'm thinking of like my cousin Vianney when the lawyer comes in and
your defense attorney is here. It's Shawnee.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they'd be
Good
like,
luck, guys.
He'd be like hanging himself with his tie.
Can you say the 2 Utes?
The 2 Utes.
You got that out pretty good.
That I don't have a hard time with that. That phrase, I guess.
Okay.
Jay Wolfenstein, thank you for the 10. Hope it doesn't offend, but you know how when a person doesn't listen, people sometimes say, "What did I stutter?" Shawnee, have you ever used that line after actually stuttering just to with them?
He nailed it.
Boom.
That's a great question, and thank you for the $10. That's awesome. So you do that. So have you done that to your kids or anything like that?
Not to my kids, but to like guys at work and stuff. I have.
That's great. That is awesome.
Then I usually stutter on the word stutter, so
which makes it
makes it even better. I have done that. I swear to God, it's great.
That's great.
Here you go, Bobby.
Hey man, you're the host of the show, man. I'm just here to kind of support you and everything. I mean, it's yours. They love you, Shawnee. So I mean, you got to read this, brother. You got to sound it out. How about that? You got the first one down at your name.
Shawnee. Shawnee Louvs Justeinberber. Super sticker. Thank you very much for the 99 cents. Come on. Oh, I was like, oh my God, he did another one. Fuck off. All right. That threw me for a little bit of a loop, but we're gonna pound on. So I did notice that John claims to have an ASJ army, right? And it's of like 7 people, maybe.
I'm sorry. I'd be shocked. If it's more than one. I'd be shocked if it's more than one, Shawnee.
Well, it's Dan. It's his mother.
Mom counts in the army. Mom was enlisted.
It's barely like a strike force. It isn't even. It can't consider it an army at all.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just laughed because
some kind of army.
It's insane. It's insane. Can we go to? There's another chat that came, a big one that came in. Daniel August, love you, buddy. Thank you so much for 50. Here's a super chat, so you don't end up on your parents' couch like John. Thank you. I appreciate that. And here is to a great show, boys. Oh, hey, Andy.
Oh, hey, Daniel August. Hope you're going to be at DabbleCon too.
DabbleCon, deuce. Jay Wolfenstein also with another 20. Awesome. You rock.
Hope you're going to be there too, buddy.
Yes, Jay, please come. It's going to be a great time. I'll try to catch one of those. I'll try to like film or tape one where I do that, so I have some proof. Because that's a funny idea, and it's one of those. As a kid, I grew up and I hated that saying because I would get mad at it. You know what I mean? But after I turned and realized, like, come on, like I talk so absurdly, like what do I expect?
Yeah, I know you made at some point in one of your early shows, maybe your first show, at some point you just kind of embraced it and you've been having fun with it ever since, and that kind of led you to being on the Stern Show, and that's why we know
yeah.
it, right?
Yeah, and I mean, anything you can say about Stern, a lot of folks have a lot of things to say about him, old shows, new shows, whatever. But the fact is, he made me understand, like, why get so upset about It's all a joke. The world's a joke. If you want it to be, and just have fun with it. So, you know what I mean? I started to see like, okay.
Yeah, he incorporated and encouraged you to incorporate who you are into your life, and that's kind of what he did with his show. You know, he embraced people for who they were. Oh, got a good drink on there. Got pretty colors coming up in the chat. We appreciate everybody being here on a Tuesday night back in the Seany Zone.
Seany Zone's rocking hard. Psych, hey buddy. Thank you for the $2. We do love Seany, but we love BF too. BF live in the AM.
Thank you. Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock East. Thank you, Psych. Great content.
Is 12 o'clock East AM or is it PM?
It's right on the PM. It's right when it changes, my friend.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. I just wondered.
Straight up.
All right. So, also Dan was, John was talking about Dan does a lot of work for him, right? So
yeah, we've seen him. He comes over and puts furniture together, or cleans up his messes and stuff like that.
Right. And he's been he's been down at the Florida house. What is he saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's to hide the drugs, to get the drugs out of the house so they can sell it?
I don't know. We're not gonna make any allegations that we can't back up there, Seany, but you never know what
just
nefarious things he might be up to, you know.
I'm just questioning.
There was words of things being moved back and forth and things of this nature.
So I did catch this week John's political show with Brian Karam, who
did you?
John stole food from his plate. Remember that?
Yes. Yeah, I remember you told me that. And I heard a little clip about apparently Brian was late for this show or unwilling to show up. He was like called him up on air. Is that the case?
Yes. Yes. So he had called him up and Brian didn't want him to come on the air just to.
Yeah.
John could have just said to him over the phone, "Did this blah blah blah?" Was and it would have totally been fine. Everyone would have been like, "Okay, we're good." But no, he has to get him on the air. He had to bring him, send him the link to make him go on his computer. Like just a fucking pain in the ass. Like the guy's such a fucking
just to come tell me how right I am when I tell you something.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see your face when you say that I'm correct. But anyway, so my point was that I watched their show and I don't know if you saw the debate.
How did you do it? Truthfully, I really didn't tune into it, Seany, because I figured I would get all the highlights on social media, and both sides are going to end up saying they won anyway. So that's kind of how I approached the debate this year, buddy.
And what did you hear, though?
Basically what I said, that, you hear the cognitive issues and all, and, this one did better than that one, and that one did better than this. You just hear all the post spin, which is what you were going to hear anyway.
Right. And I mean, I don't like either of them. I really wish that RFK was a real. I would like to push for RFK. Let's push RFK to the front and say that, like, let's actually try to vote for somebody that's a third party instead of these two fucking clowns. Okay. That's my take.
Yeah. Yeah, we're left with some kind of some scary choices, if you will, for a lot of people.
Well, it's angry grandpa versus sad grandpa.
Basically,
but I mean, Biden looks like he's had like a stroke or something. Like I'm not really sure. Like I mean, crackhead Bob made more sense to me than Bob Biden had. Yeah, like I mean, at least you knew what he was trying to say. Yeah, he had a point to what he was saying.
Dippy.
Dippy.
And
I mean, I don't love Trump by any means, but he had a few good roasts of Strokey Joe.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
But don't you think that to some degree, Seany, many people, just like other elections or past elections, people already kind of have their mind made up for the most part.
They you know what, and they do, and I mean, John and his friends were saying how they would rather vote for Biden because he may have like fumbled through his words. And had some stuttering, but Trump lied a bunch.
Yeah, well, everybody has a different idea of what the lesser of two evils is. Do you want? They're all picking their their evils. Like, what's the the least offensive thing to vote for? It's a terrible choice all the way around, Shawnee, like you said earlier. Hey, Alex.
My point is, Trump lied a bunch. Politicians lie constantly. That's all they fucking do. Like, that's that's how you're going to judge this. By he lied more than the other guy. Did he only lie more because he got his words out, or did he lie more because he intended to? I mean, it just makes me nuts because these people spin things in such like ridiculous ways. But whatever.
I don't know.
This is a political show, so.
Yeah, I don't know if there's an accounting firm that could really count the lies of any or all politicians, Shawnee, and say this one had more or less than the other. But yeah.
So, anyways,
but you said you saw John talking about that stuff, and of course,
and that's what they were saying was that, like, well, at least he didn't lie like Trump did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he did. That's in their nature. It's like a used car salesman. That's what they do. They lie.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, it's a.
Well, it seems to me that John can barely solve his own personal problems, so I don't know who would rely on him for any kind of political opinion or advice. So,
Well, he did say that his mom loves the show.
Well, of course, that's what mom's jobs are.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
So, on to John.
Yeah, you had some other John stuff, right?
My John conspiracies of the night. Yes. I have two tonight. 2
this week. Yes. 2, you say? 2 John conspiracies?
Doubling up. We're doing doubling up.
All right, what do you got, Shawnee?
The first one is that John's obsessed with Trump, his hatred of Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like it's constant. Like he just can't. He tweets about him constantly. Wait, do we have to catch up on chats before we get into this?
Oh, there you go. Andy's got it under control.
I love that guy. Cunt Jobs 23. I love it. What a funny. The whole thing is just great. 6 minute 13 days auspicious, but still not spotted. Bigfoot, Nancy, a werewolf, or SJ. I demand a refund.
6 months and 13 days. Maybe it's 6 months and 13 days. There you go. You haven't seen anything, Cunt Chops? We haven't provided anything? Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you for the £5 just the same. We appreciate that.
God damn it. Sorry, I failed you. Tall guy, not 99. Thank you for the 5. Your favorite haunted site? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to think about that. I still want to go to, there's actually we went to there's a closed like mental ward in, is it Medfield?
Then we touch on this. I think Stacey Allen knows about it because I remember her getting real excited. We talked about this in earlier episodes of the Seany Zone, but maybe it's you're having a little mind lock right now. But I recall it being some type of mental hospital in your area, and they have like regular tours of it. I think something like that.
And then there's the house from the movie in Rhode Island, Brerville, from the Warrens went there, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of that fucking. But anyway, so that place is close by. I need to go there this fall. I think that they did open the tours, the new owners. Can we start DJ Davies? Can we start a Shawnee for Prez write-in vote campaign? I'm in.
There you go.
What imagine like CNN and MSNBC having to like go through what I'm saying.
Imagine you had a debate. Imagine you had a debate.
Yeah, just that alone.
My fellow Americans.
my fellow Americans. I stand to represent you.
Oh boy. Look at that.
That'd be good. Brian Kowalczyk, thank you for the 5 gifted, real or not real, Shuli Network memberships. Boom!
They work either way. Thank you.
Yes.
There you go. Turn on accept gifted memberships if you haven't already. And cool people like Brian Kowalczyk, as Bob says, will give you some gifted memberships, perhaps. Oh, there you go.
Spaghetti farts. Thank you.
These names are cool. They're pretty good names tonight.
They're pretty funny. Thank you for the $2. Whose BO is worse, SJ or Bigfoot? Okay, now Bigfoot is legendary for their smell. They have this like garbagey, skunk, dead, rotten smell. But it's believed that they do that when they're trying to get away, they're trying to escape, because they're not like. They're not a great aggressive creatures. They're more like they're just there to observe, and for the most part, if you infringe on their space, on where they hunting, their where they hunting grounds and things, they will throw stones at you and knock trees and shout and make noises and things to make you leave, but generally they're not around to fuck with you. So that being said, Stuttering John's probably worse.
There you go. There's your answer.
He doesn't clean his clothes. I mean, his clothes are clean now that he's at mommy's house, but previous to that, I mean, you could see that he'd worn shirts for 3 or 4 times. There'd be the stains in the same spots and things.
And I understand he only cleans the cat box when he can smell it.
Okay, so that right there is animal cruelty. That really is. I mean, cats do not like that. Cats want a clean box. When I'm getting like phone calls. I'm getting scam phone calls like right now, like up the wazoo.
Really? Right the second you're getting calls?
I swear to God, yeah.
Oh, we got to do that as a feature one night. We got to have Shawnee answers scam phone calls live on air.
Right?
We'll have to do that one night.
That'd be funny.
Hello, this is Shawnee. They'll hang up on you, Shawnee.
Right, yeah. What? So, in times past, I could never order Chinese food. Like when I try to call them, they think it's a joke because so many kids fuck with them that they just think it's a joke and they click. So I always have to make anybody else call them.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry,
food.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
They get so mad at me. Yeah.
No, really, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, damn it.
But what was I saying before that?
I don't know. I think we both lost the trail there. Sean, I'm sorry, buddy. We were talking about BO. We were talking about Bigfoot BO compared to Stuttering John BO. It's kind of one of the last
yes. And then there was something else I thought we were getting into, but that's fine. All right. So, John's very obsessed with Trump, and let's look at some things of how John's becoming Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
His hair is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Can we agree?
Yes.
He, it turns it looks like at some points it looks like a magic marker that went through the wash, and it's like, all white at the tip, and then it's like a little brown at the end,
running down, if you will.
Yeah. And it's styled weird, and now it's all dyed dark brown, which, bro, there's no.
You don't have a face like me for TV. You don't have a face like me. That's what he's saying.
And he's going bald
earlier.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm starting to see the pictures of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's starting to do like the comb over, like the comb his hair from one side to the other, just like Trump's crazy hairdo.
He's got a way to go to catch up with Trump. His is pretty epic.
No, it is.
That's the most epic comb over I've ever seen.
Like Trump, John lies constantly, right? Can we agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I think so. Yeah, very comparable.
John inflates his self-importance just like Trump. Trump is, everything he does is, it's the most greatest thing that's ever been done. It's I've met with so-and-so, and it was the greatest lunch we have ever
5-star lunch. I had a 5-star lunch, Shawnee.
Bang.
5-star.
I wrote the greatest film of all time. Like all these fucking things that he's. I did the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, does anyone remember the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar roast other than John?
Absolutely.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar doesn't even.
He forgot it by now.
Yeah, it's
he's like, oh yeah,
ridiculous.
Y'all did roast me back in the day, didn't you? I guess. Yeah.
You know.
No. Everybody talks about it every day, though, Sean. In his mind.
In his mind, his mind is an interesting place, but John thinks that loser is like an insult.
Loser.
Like you're a loser. Like Trump says that to people. He calls them losers. Like that's the biggest burden you could give somebody, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very dissimilar. The bully, the playground tactics that we often see out of John.
Biden's a loser, like
loser.
Okay, you're the fucking same guy. Is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar alive? I don't even know. Scotty Jones just asked.
He is.
He is still alive.
Oh yeah.
How old is he at this point?
He's got to be 70-ish. I can check for
sure.
But
he's definitely because he was very white last time I remember seeing him.
Yeah,
he was
his
white?
hair color. That is.
Oh.
Very bright, gray.
He's playing college basketball in the 60s, so yeah, he's been around a while.
Yeah, right. And that's rare for a big man to live that long. Like most time the big tall guys don't really live that long, right?
That has been the case sometimes. Yeah, they say there's tall ones. They don't. Their life expectancy. Yeah,
well, the really short guys like Hank, but Beat's still alive, right?
Who, me?
Yeah,
yep. Yeah, Beat's still alive, from what I understand. Yeah.
How else does John like Trump? He bought just common quotes all the time.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Like he's gonna get in head of you.
In head of you. I'm gonna get in head of you. I love when Mike documents all his grammatical stuff and his misquotes and all. That's some great shit.
My Lord.
Kareem is 77 years old.
Whoa!
Wow!
There you go.
Look at him go! Look at him go!
Going strong.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Those
Kareem.
were great years. The Laker years. Loved it.
Kareem and Bird, like I mean, not that he played Bird specifically on the court.
Good era.
But as a Celtics fan, we used to hate Greg Kite. We picked the one white guy on the team to hate. I don't know why.
I love that you guys hate the Lakers so much, but then you decide to hate on someone on your own team.
No, Kite was on their team, right?
I thought Kite was on Boston. Let me look that up now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And he's doing all the on-fly
I grew up
research
during those years, so Boston against the Lakers was the best.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Are you currently waiting for the answer? Is that what you're waiting for?
Well, then I looked at it too because I was trying to see, but
okay.
Because I'm like, no, we used to hate that guy. I thought.
Yeah, I got him on the Celtics, number 50.
Really?
Mm-mm.
He never played for them. Who was the guy? Who was the guy with the? Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, Greg Kite also played for the Pacers and the Knicks, but yeah, Boston was his.
No, then that's not the guy. Who was the guy that had the face mask and the glasses? Oh. Rambus, Kurt Rambus. That's who I'm thinking of.
The workhorse.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you, Nick. All right. So John is also fake rich. Like Trump claims to have billions of dollars. John claims to have millions. Even though he can't afford new clothes and
got a Mercedes.
You
think I didn't have a Mercedes. I got a Mercedes.
I gave you the whole list, which you know how much it costs to buy a fob, like the little key fob for one of those, like $18.
Yeah.
Like and that's all he's ever shown of the car, right? He just showed the fob, the key fob.
Well, I think we've seen pictures of it, but I think everybody agrees that's kind of an older model. It looks like a grandpa hand-me-down, like it's your grandfather's Mercedes, if you will. Yeah. So
my point, though, is that John's he's become Trump. He hates Trump so much because Trump's infringing on his world.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same guy.
Well, they operate in a similar manner, maybe on different financial levels. But yeah, you can see a lot of the comparisons, and I love when they do the Uncle Rico show, and they kind of point that out every now and then. They're like, "Wow, he's like all of the things he hates from Trump, he actually is."
Yes.
Yep.
So secondly on my list of things that my John conspiracies, my John conspiracies.
All right, so this is list 1, item 2. Where are we at?
Yes.
All right,
list
I got
one,
it.
item 2.
Let's go. What you got?
I think that John has cat scratch fever.
Wow. Yeah.
Not the cool one like that.
Not the cool
the
one.
actual
Yeah, definitely
disease. The actual disease.
Well, he might.
So here, some of the symptoms of cat scratch fever. First of all, his cats are uncared for. So again, animal abuse is definitely like we're there.
Yeah, it's in the wheelhouse. Yeah,
they haven't gotten
their shot. Neighborhood.
He doesn't change the litter box until he can smell it.
I got parvo.
Which means that the cats could smell it, 2-3 days before that.
Absolutely, yeah, they got
and cats
senses.
Do not like when you don't change the litter box because then they stop peeing on other stuff.
Yeah, they go elsewhere. They're like, oh, this is nasty. I ain't going there. They stop peeing on
your couch, your bed, your chair, the rug, wherever the fuck is his pile of clothes that sits on the floor. Probably all smells like cat piss. So John smells worse than Bigfoot.
Boom. There you go.
Roasted. So
roasted.
and how do cats get cat scratch fever, you ask? From fleas. Now, indoor cats have a much lesser chance to get fleas than outdoor cats do. But if indoor cats are left untreated for a long time, so if they're not going to the vet, they're not getting their shots, they're not getting their flea collars, medicines and things.
And fleas will find them.
They're gonna find them, and especially if he lives in filth, then they're definitely gonna get there. And so, some of the things. Can we bring up there was a picture right after number 95 in the Discord. I didn't put a number on that one. I kind of fucked up a little bit, and I didn't put a few on.
Okay,
I didn't number.
It just says "ha" on it.
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Let me do a little.
It's a man in a red shirt.
Yes. Here he goes.
Yes.
There it is. Oh.
So the distended. Oh. Zoomed way in. So if we look at the gut, yes, the belly, and the man boobs, John was really, really fat for a bit, right? Like, and he admittedly, as much as I hate to say it, has lost some weight. Look at that. Yeah. Sure. Like I really actually the neck too. Look up at his neck of the shirt.
Oh yeah, his neck has a neck.
Oh, turkey neck. He's got like 3. Wait, let's count. 1, 2, 3, almost 4 chins.
He got all the neck.
Is it? No. I swear to God, there's his first chin,
1.
And then there's a roll. Yeah, 2,
2.
And then there's a little guy.
The little guy.
And then there's this foldy thing.
And then there's whatever this neck goiter situation is going on.
It's 4 necks.
A 4 neck. Got 4. What's
He's
up?
got a 4-head and 4 necks.
Oh shit.
Wow.
There you go.
I didn't even see that until now. That's really disturbing. Wow.
Got 4 necks. There you go.
4 neck. Florida neck. 4 Florida necks.
It all goes together. So that's right. That's why he does have Florida neck.
Right. So okay. So John was like distended and fat, right? And then he's lost all this weight really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the signs of cat scratch fever is rapid weight loss. Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You know what another sign of it is?
What's that?
Fever and sweating.
Mm-hmm.
And John's always warm and sweaty.
Yeah. Yep. He's many cores lighter. I don't know if he's cut back or not, but you know, Shawnee, that beer will put that gut on you, boy. That is a straight up beer belly from in my professional, non-professional opinion. That's just a beer belly.
Hells to the yes. Hells to the yes. So that's what I have to say about the John conspiracies for the night. Right. Can we go to the chats? I know there's been a few that have come up through here. Terry Nee, how are you? Is this a DNC podcast? No, it is not. No.
Hey.
Rick's Wings and Things. Haven't seen you for a bit, buddy. Hey, Shawnee, thank you for the 5, by the way. Hey, Shawnee, how likely do you think it could be that SJ is patient zero for a new viral Catman outbreak? Oh my God, that's fucking great.
Interesting.
I don't know. That's something I'm actually gonna have to spend some time on because
gave something Shawnee to ponder. Look, you gave my boy pause. He's actually going to ponder this thing.
Also, hey, Rick's Wings and Things coming right back at gifting 5 the Shuli Network memberships. Thank you so much.
Is that $50 in pesos? Is that Mexican?
Get on down to Rick's Wings and Rings.
Yes, Rick's Wings and Rings. Can you eat the rings? I wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
Andy, I've broadcast today on Twitter, X, or whatever you want to call it, that we have a song to drop tonight.
We got a Shuli Network exclusive.
I woke up with the song in my head, and it's about John, so I want to get all the John content out of the way.
Let's do it.
So I'm thinking maybe we just play it. World exclusive. And the sign says magic marker-headed people need not apply. So John sat down on his mom's couch and he made up a bunch of lies. Like 160 IQ and Mensa, and he's banged supermodels too. He's a millionaire with no clean clothes and that he's any taller than 5'2". Oh, John, his money's all gone. Thinks about Brennan all day long. Even wrote him a homoerotic song. John, his money's all gone. Cried like a baby on Milton's lawn. He waxed off to Kate Meany in a thong. John,
there you go. That's the world premiere. Shawnee, you said that to us in our message thing. So you woke up one day, you just inspired, and I think that song kind of wraps up everything you just said, kind of opening the show in your John conspiracies, buddy.
Yeah, it was weird. I had that song in my head, and I'm not even a fan of that song of Signs, but I love Signs the movie, but not Signs the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really not really a fan of stop signs or any of that either.
Okay.
But just kidding. Yeah, it was just I woke up with it written in my head, and I was like, oh my God, I have a song. I had probably 75% of it just right off the rip.
Freestyle,
it was
right?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Shawnee, the acapella fella, who knew?
Well, so when I was in a band, we used to write stuff, and some songs you'd have to really fight to find the words, and I'd have to play it over and over and over again and keep going through stuff. And I'd write a whole song. I'd be like, no, this fucking sucks. It's not right.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it was just easy, and sometimes there were songs that I would have the song in my head, and this was one of those times when it was just.
There you go. Inspired. John is your inspiration.
I woke up with it, yeah.
And by coincidence, that song came out the same year that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar won his first NBA title.
Fucking A straight.
Whoa,
71.
look at that.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Producer Andy is doing his thing in the background, making all the connections, Shawnee.
Killing it.
It's all this whole kind of crazy Dabbleverse, and it's all interconnected, brother.
Yes. I love it. So, yes, please call your radio stations and ask them to play that, because that'll get it all done.
And you simply call it John, like you said at the end, right?
John.
John.
Yeah. John.
It's John.
I didn't know how to end the song, and I was gonna write more, and I was like, it's pretty concise, and I was just done with it.
Plain and simple.
That was
you got it all out there. There you go. So that was kind of your whole kind of a John conspiracy thing in a song version tonight.
There you go.
Cool.
All right. So moving on. Well, wait. Were there any more chats? I haven't really been paying attention. So
that's it for right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're gonna go to the Discord stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna get into some more conspiracy type things. So
right, let's go.
Bobby, let me ask you this: Have you seen any of the new age high tech mask things that they have, like the deceptive?
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, I have been seeing these more and more virally, Shawnee. I think I know what you're talking about because I was trying to read through some of the content that you kind of put in our chat.
Yeah, can we pull up number 101?
101. Yeah, I think because this is more recent, I did see this one, and this has got to be a serious concern for some people. For
Rock 101 with John by Shuni.
There you go. Hitting the post. Shawnee hit the post. Okay, let's do this one, and this is about mask. You say, right? Check this out, people. Oh man, let me mute the music. Music's not necessary.
Yeah, but you
we
can
won't
change.
Be fooled again. Whoa, look at this. Hello, Frisco.
Look at how real that looks.
Look at the
haircut.
They're getting so good at this, Shawnee. Yes, you can totally get out in society until people see the eerie difference around the eyes, Shawnee. I mean, you could pretty much go through life. Look at this, obviously fooling people that he knows because they're smiling. But yeah, we'll show it one more time. Look at that. The hair, everything, the facial hair, everything's built in. Amanda says WTF. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Look at that. I mean,
so now this one was a white guy with a white mask, but let's go look at number 104.
So much for facial recognition software.
Yeah,
good luck with that
right?
one, right? Mm-hmm.
Already repeated it.
104, you say, my friend, huh?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. 4. Oh, that's okay. I see what you're doing.
Amanda Williams has a good one.
What is that?
Scooby-Doo villain.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you nosy kids.
Right.
There you go.
Good thing I don't have a girlfriend named Amanda Williams, right? So that's a name that I just don't agree with. I just can't get along with that.
Scooby-Doo villain mask. All right, I got another one up here, Andy, when you're ready for it, Shawnee. Here comes 104 right now. Here we go.
Please, thank you.
It's another one. Bro.
So this is a white guy putting on a black guy.
I thought it was Zen for a minute. Let's see.
And he's got hands too. He's got the
wow. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa. Damn. Look at that. So there you go.
You can look like anyone. It's crazy. You have to pull on everyone's face now.
It's almost like real life AI in a way because it's not what you're seeing. It's not real, but damn if it ain't close.
No, it's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
So if someone wanted to frame you for a crime, this is what I'm saying this is my fear. That someone wants to frame you for a crime. They put on a mask of something that looks like you, commit this crime, and then everyone's like, I saw him there.
So now you got to worry about digital AI and possibly being kind of identified falsely that way. But now you got this false thing where it can no, this camera wasn't AI. This is actually shooting on a person. And now it's just another layer of confusion. But yeah. That's nuts.
It is nuts.
Crazy, man.
So this part of my my Discord stuff I called deception.
All right.
So let's go to number 103, Bobby.
103 it is. All right. All right, here we go. 103. Give it a little. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what this is here. Well, I don't know how. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see, Shawnee. Let me present this one. I will. I'll make sure I'll mute this because it's got some questionable audio. But tell everybody what they're seeing here, Shawnee.
They're showing you a hospital patient that's not real.
Wow.
It is a dummy.
It is a dummy. And so, wow, stretchy finger.
He put his thumb right in her eye, and it's like, look at
twisting on the limbs and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
that's nuts.
So, use your own imagination why they would want this.
There you go. We'll kind of dance around. We'll dance around it that way.
Yeah.
There you go. So, good point, Johnny.
That's kind of crazy,
use your own
right?
imagination, but that is disconcerting that somebody went through the trouble to like kind of make up a dummy like that. It might be a situation where it's for medical training or something, or a nefarious reason. But I will leave that up to you.
Nefariaism.
That.
Jay Wolfenstein brings up a good point.
He does. He does it often.
Thank you for the 5, Jay. Have you tried singing your Chinese food orders?
Good point.
No, I have not, but I think they would probably hang up on me still.
That's good. Yeah. What is your favorite order, Sean? You should try it. You know.
General Gao. Oh, all day long.
Dude, like auto-tune, like Richard and Sal used to do. You know, I want a pepperoni pizza.
I wonder what
Shawnee on auto-tune stuttering. Oh,
yeah, shit. That's what I was just gonna say. Like, how would that sound?
Awesome.
We're gonna have to try that one night.
Yes, it would sound awesome.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. But
I see Rick that guy. Rick's Wings and Rings. Thank you very much. Brilliant, Shawnee. We make an SJ mask and begin a spree of parking violations.
Okay. All right. I like it. Can we go to number 100
sure,
on the
right.
Discords?
Yes. On the Discords. On the
Please.
internet. The interwebs. Did you say 100 again, or what was that again?
100.
Say how fast
even
again?
Hundy.
100. Okay.
Like Ted Bundy. Or Al Bundy. Or Peg Bundy.
Or King Kong. Okay.
King Kong Bundy, yes.
All right, I'll show this, and I guess you'll explain it after the fact, Shawnee.
Nearly 2 years after the deadly and disastrous American withdrawal from Afghanistan, those stunning images of Afghans desperately chasing U.S. planes.
Now, the conspiracy here is that this is an actual inflatable plane, and it's being carried more or less by the people.
Yeah.
Painted on windows. The glare is a little bit. It looks like a fake engine almost, or hollowed out. Certainly doesn't look.
There's nothing there, yeah.
So it's just another case, Shawnee, of you just don't know what to believe anymore. I mean, you just showed a great illustration of the mask.
So
fake.
Look at the windows. Those don't look real at all.
No, there's no change in the texture. There's no
that
dimension.
One looks real.
Yeah,
that one doesn't look real.
Yeah, here you go.
That
side
one looks
by
real.
Side. You see depth.
That one doesn't look real.
You see different reflection.
Shades on the window. Yeah.
The numbers are very much the same. 1109.
But look at like the the little door. Oh yeah.
Would you like to watch it again, or you go with it?
No. It's fine.
Okay,
it's fine.
there you go. That is really weird, Shawnee, and you showed a lot of examples of why the engine thing and the window thing was just kind of seemed blatantly obvious.
Yeah, and there was what are we trying to like it makes you think like so what are we trying to show? Like what are we trying to get at?
Right,
what's the point of that?
Well, I guess at the time there was a desperation to escape the country because it was under kind of a uncertain future, had an uncertain future, and also
right,
and
so,
the troops were leaving and things of that nature. So it was definitely an appearance of desperation.
Correct, but why would we fake that? Like to what point is all of this.
Wow,
They don't
Mike.
do it just for nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're not going to bring an inflatable plane in and make this whole show for nothing. There's some reason why they're doing it. There's always a reason.
Do you have a theory on this one?
Well, I don't know. I
Or
mean,
just
like,
kind of
what?
throwing it out there.
What? When was that from? What was the date that came up? I don't recall.
Let's see when it says breaking news. We can run it again if you want to. Why don't we run it again? That way we get some more facts or more information out of it. See what we can see again. But yeah, and then you can speculate as to why they might why might any entity want this portrayed. I think there was music with it, so I just
seemed like it was August 16th, 2021.
Okay. Right, because it has to do on the troubled withdrawal. It seems they created this desperation, like, so we want the protection. Please don't go. Or
Right.
we want to get out of here. Please don't. A combination of that, Shawnee, is what I'm getting
like,
out
we're
of
all
this.
going to die because the U.S. leaves.
Please
so if
don't.
it's in if it was
don't
August 16th of 2021, that would be by the current administration that orchestrated this.
I guess that's a fair assessment based on the dates and the timeline you presented, Shawnee. Yeah.
If that's what I'm seeing online here, so
Okay.
like everything is saying August 16th of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
The CNN, Global News, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What else was saying? There was another one down here, but I mean, so it just makes you wonder, like, what are we trying to say? Is it an attempt to slight the previous regime of the U.S., or did they have some other idea of how this is going to play out in years to come? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I can't say I know or even have a good theory on it, Shawnee.
It doesn't make
other
sense.
than just the fact that you see what appears to be like a desperation of, like, yeah, the police don't go, and we want to jump on this last plane because this is our last shot at freedom. That's what I'm getting at. They're trying to depict.
Yeah, exactly. But Jay Wolfenstein has a pledge that he wants to give. So can we pull that up?
What's up, Jay? What to get Sony? Oh yeah, there you go. So if we get you on auto tune, Jay is like, I want this in my life. I didn't know I needed it until tonight, and he's willing to throw down 50 for Shawnee and auto tune. We're gonna have to make that happen for Jay Wolfenstein. Thank you, bro.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm down. I've had that in my mind a few times in life. When what was the guy T.I. that would always do it?
I can't.
T.I. or 2 Chainz or somebody.
Yeah, there was a couple of them.
Tuned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so probably the next one was I didn't number it. There were 2 in a row that I didn't put numbers to. Is the Biden handoff?
Okay, I think I have a theory on this one. I'll watch this one a little bit earlier. Let me see. You don't have a number on it. I don't
have a number, but there were 2 in a row. There was one about fluoride, which I didn't even waste our time tonight on.
Bobby might be just above the plane one that we just played.
Thank you, buddy. I'm kind of restarting my scroll, so I lost my
Thank you, Andy.
Plane, and thank you, my friend. I went too far. Yep, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Let's see. Okay, so I will run this, and as we always do, we'll get Shawnee to give his explanation or a summation of this. Here we go. And just simply, the caption simply says, "What's Biden handing off right here?" So he's going to hand off some stuff.
Guys, watch this. Watch what he hands off. I slowed it down.
How this policy will play out in real time. A pool reporter is there.
It's right here.
There's something in his hand.
What is that? What is that? Watch, he has another one, puts it in his hand, and gives it to this guy. Clearly. What is that? What is that? I'm gonna run it again. Okay, pay attention. Look, he's coming off the plane. He's got something in his left hand. He puts it in his right hand. It's a circular little thing.
Yeah, but the hand is not articulating
I've
at
never
all.
seen that before.
That's what I know. All right,
What do you mean?
Somebody made a point in the chat saying that they were wondering if it was a prosthetic
He gives another
hand.
one to this guy.
Popkey thinks he definitely has one.
Nobody, but here's some moves
there?
and stuff.
What is he
Yeah,
passing?
So what is your theory on this, Shawnee? So there you have your video, buddy.
I don't know. Is it some sort of a payoff? Is it a gold coin?
Well,
Or is it some sort of like computer chip encased in a little discus?
I have a theory. I
Information?
think I may have a clue on what this is, Shawnee, that I'm
Go
a little
ahead.
bit familiar with. I believe that there is a tradition among the military where they kind of give each other coins, and they're typically given out by like a commander. And so I don't know why he's doing it on the DL, like on the down low, on the slick side, or on the jive side, what have you. But
Well, that
that's
draws.
just to argue, be like the devil's advocate, if you will, be the other side of this argument. I think that might be a military coin, but I really can't say for sure.
If it were though, why wouldn't you make more of a thing of it? A presentation of it.
There was a lot of covering of it.
It was very
and just
deceptive.
I didn't understand the need for that. Like they could have just as easily had someone, he could pull them out of his pocket, Bob Barker style, or what have you. But,
And said, I present you with blah, 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 or whatever, like, here's the coin.
Yeah, or it could be something, nefarious, like you say, or something maybe suspicious, if you will.
It just doesn't make sense. Like it's one of those. It's one of those things. Like why draw the eyes on your deceptiveness?
Yeah, I don't know. Or basically, maybe if you're looking at, you're not looking at other things, perhaps. But that's just my theory. But you could just
you're right. What's
right.
coming off the plane in the background that we didn't see?
Right. There you go. There you go. So what's that? Initiation coin, Brian Clowder says. What's up? That was a weird exchange, and that is the weirdest part about that, Amanda. Even if it is a legitimate kind of military coin, the exchange is definitely like kind of weird and unusual.
It's shady.
Shading.
Can we go to number 93, Bobby?
Sure thing. Oh, there you go. Let's go to 93. Oh. All right. I got you, buddy. 93. Uh-oh, Shawnee, I think this link might have died. It worked earlier. I think 93 died, buddy.
Son of a bitch, they're shutting me down.
Yep, the man is shutting you down.
The government is trying to fuck me over.
You
again.
Oh boy.
I see it every week in my paycheck, and then now it on my show too.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either.
Okay,
really?
Thanks for checking. Yeah.
I played it before the show and it worked.
I believe I did too.
Well, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Some asshole like Stuttering John takes the stuff down.
FSJ. All right, so let's go to number 97, and I want to say, this is what I'm saying. This is my point. This is my point about politics right here, and this is the Simpsons coined it perfectly. Perfect.
How much have they nailed in pop culture years before it happened, Shawnee? We could probably do a Simpsons show, and we probably should do a Simpsons show.
I love it.
Things that they called straight out before they ever happened, Shawnee. That would be fun.
There it is. Bang.
Do that.
That would, ain't it, Andy? That would be great.
Oh, absolutely.
They've done so well at that.
Can we play their content? Like, is that okay?
Let me see if I might have clicked on only the the picture clip. Let me try one more time and click on the.
It makes the point.
Okay, let me see.
Shawnee. Oh, sorry, Bobby. I was gonna say,
yes.
Shawnee. Yeah, we'll definitely look into that and see if we can play Simpsons or how much. Or
okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
So then we'll just
we'll know by next show
because that is a great idea.
Okay.
And it's multitudes.
Well, is that alluding to whether I should play this clip or not, or if I can get this clip? Let me see.
How long is the clip?
Let me see.
Myself yet.
Actually, Shawnee, unless it's in the comments with the monster people, I'm not seeing like a clip. I'm only seeing the picture, my friend.
Yeah,
Andy,
same
let's-
here.
I think
Okay.
that was my point. He just to show you.
Okay, yeah,
that-
I'll put it up
Can
one
we
more
put
time.
it up
then.
again?
Yes.
And it's you're looking at the left and the right, and then he pulls off the masks, which we discussed earlier tonight.
Perfect. Yep. There you
And
go.
alien, they're the same fucking thing. It's you're voting
Yeah.
for two. There's a guy up there with his right hand and his left hand, and you're gonna vote for one of them. There's
I
the
like
same
Stacey
guy
Allen.
that's controlling it.
Stacey Allen. Did he just say monster people? Let's go.
Monster
That's what's
people.
up. Dr. Scotty Jones, South Park has great ability in seeing the future too. It could be a combo, or maybe we could do one on South Park, or one just maybe if we could find out about, like Andy said, our great producer, if it's even possible to maybe play little snippets of it, just kind of make our points. But that would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun. I hope that we can.
Or perhaps we could even just discuss we could kind of maybe mention in this year they said
and just
this
show
and
photos of it. Maybe
we
did.
could do something like that. That could be fun.
That is a great idea because they have been prolific in they nail so many things. It's crazy.
It's like eerie. Yes, it's eerie.
It is really scary. So anyway, we're looking at can we go to number 94? We're getting in. I love to show you what's going on with the food supply here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And this is more chicanery with our food system. You're not going to like it.
Okay. Oh boy. And I will say I'll start this up, but I'm seeing a lot of this on social media, Shawnee, and not just the same thing from a same outlet. I'm seeing many
it's coming
different
in all over the place.
stories about many different items we're going to show right here, and then we'll talk about it. Let's see.
For some mysterious reason, in the past few months, there's been loads of videos popping up all over social media of people buying what looks like fake food. It all started just a couple of weeks ago in the United States when several people started noticing that there was something off about the watermelon that they were buying on the supermarkets.
So I got
Watermelon. Look at this.
Yeah, and I think we did this.
Rinse my watermelon before I cut it, and it's like peeling. Does anybody has problems with their watermelon like this? Oh my god!
This is the craziest thing.
This one, we saw one like this where the skull came out of it.
And like you said, you've seen it with fish, with all different types of food items. It's not just one item and one story source.
There are dozens of videos where people buy watermelon from the supermarket and it looks strange. Sometimes it looks like plastic, sometimes it makes these weird noises, and sometimes, or many times actually, it feels as if it's made out of rubber.
So I cut watermelon for my kids, and they're all bringing it right back, saying they don't like the texture. And I've seen enough videos of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it.
Should you be able to do that with watermelon?
It wasn't just rubbery. It was something else about the watermelon that was bothering a lot of people.
All right, so this is 4 minutes, Shawnee. So I'll ask you how much you would like me to play this, buddy. But
A little bit more because they get into. Can you go a little bit more?
Yeah, I was going to read the caption real quick before I restarted because it says watermelon is not real. This tasteless rubber was left outside 1 week ago and it looks like meat. So I will continue.
Yeah, gross, right?
Because it does. I thought it was meat.
It smelled really good. Bought it for more. Cut it open and it was like plastic. Tasting it was absolutely horrible. I didn't really know what to do with it, so I threw it outside. This is a week later.
Oh,
it looks like
disgusting.
Mud. What's going on?
It was pretty obvious that there was something off about the watermelon, and a lot of people were noticing.
Kind of looks like something else.
But here's the thing.
That looks like a
wasn't
vagina.
Just the watermelons.
Ah, there they are.
The avocaders.
The avocaders. I saw the avocaders.
People were also noticing the same thing happening with avocados, blueberries, bananas, and the list goes on.
We got it from the supermarket, but when she opens it and she breaks it in half, it gets very tough and doesn't really break.
That's not how banana. That's not how it works.
When it pulls, it's like it's glue.
That's not how it
It's
works.
very tight and
That
dull.
Look,
It looks very, very fake and Play-Doh.
In this next video, Ari Osborne explains how she bought blueberries in the supermarket. When she gave it to her kid, she
watch
noticed
this.
that one of them looked like it was made out of rubber. Check this out.
What's left in her little bowl, and I put it down the drain for the garbage disposal. And I push the button, you know, it's doing its thing, but there's a clanking, and it sounds like something's stuck. So I go in the drain, and there's a blueberry that's not breaking apart, it's not. I pick it up, and
The indestructible blueberry.
It's fake.
a rubber blueberry in my toddler's snack.
She cut it in half, and it actually looks as if it's made out of silicone
Look at
or
it.
something
It's
like
not.
that.
That's not real.
Strange, isn't it?
It's
But it
just-
gets even stranger in this next video. A woman tests out the food in the supermarket using a magnet,
What?
and this is what
Yeah.
happens.
Whoa.
Come on.
Oh,
Magnet that I got from here.
nice nails. Look at these shit.
Yours are almost as nice, Bobby.
Oh, thank you. I'm jealous.
What the fuck is that? The magnets don't stick to me.
What the?
After these
Stacey,
videos were
you're
posted and
right.
became a viral sensation,
See,
it
it's
made
not
a lot
any.
of
It's
people
not
ask the
just
same
one
question.
food.
Are we possibly eating fake food? What's your take?
We have to be. It's disgusting.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of TikTok, but the fact that they're bringing this shit to light is
Well, and
I'm
right,
appreciative.
you get this kind of wide spectrum of examples, Shawnee. It's not just where somebody's just going, "Hey, see this weird one fake watermelon?" That kind of, and everybody's sharing it and going, "Ha, look at this." I mean,
Right.
the most disturbing aspect of that is the fact that there's so many examples of different types of
Bananas.
food.
Those
Bananas.
things look terrifying.
That was crazy.
They got could bend them in half almost, and like that's not how food works. That's not how those fruits work.
Not how any of this works, Shawnee. So you got one?
Bazinga, bingo,
What was it?
bango. So I had a fun one coming up. Number 105. It's for the Cryptid department,
All
which
right.
I only have one thing this week for cryptids. Did not show up in my not show up in my feed a lot this week. So
Well, because we already seen a perfect example about the man keeping you away from your content, Shawnee. So
yeah,
maybe it's just more of that. Maybe the man don't want you to see cryptids this week. But let's
I
look
think
at this
that's what
one,
it is.
the one that you
So-
do have.
Who's gonna win this fight is what I want to know.
Mm-mm.
Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or Predator?
Oh, that's awesome. It looked a little blurry, but now that hopefully that everybody can start seeing it here. So like right here, what is this? That's Bigfoot, right?
Yeah,
He's got his hand on Predator's throat.
yeah.
That got him up in the tree.
Now that's a move. Now that is a movie I want to watch.
That's a movie, damn it. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigfoot versus Predator.
That'd be
The
fucking
only-
sick.
It's the only thing that could equal him. That man.
Throw
There you
what wild card in, and we go dog man versus Bigfoot versus Predator.
Save that for the sequel, Sean.
Blowing my mind.
I love that. Yeah, you can see the Predator mouth and everything. That's cool. Cool original thought there. That's neat.
That's
Predator.
fun, right?
Yep. Versus the big. I like the Bigfoot picture.
Oh, he's fucking burly as shit.
Kind of getting in your King Kong territory right there with that.
I
one.
love it. I love
There
it.
you go. That was your one cryptid for tonight, huh?
Yes.
Bigfoot.
Yes.
Awesome.
So now we have some miscellany content here, and we'll go to number 95, Bobby.
All right. We'll go to Miss Laney. Hi, Miss Laney. How you doing? 95. All right. Here we go.
Just like Maggie Lynn, we're going to miscellany.
Okay. All right. Here's this one. I'll throw this one up here, and you can explain to us what you mean from this. Tell us about this.
So we've all heard of Monsanto, right?
Yes.
They hold
the food seeds out there,
patents
right?
of all the seeds
Mm-hmm.
for food
Yeah.
to grow all the crops.
Yep.
And it's hi, I'm Michael Taylor, former vice president for Monsanto. We poison everything you consume. Hi, I'm Michael Taylor, Deputy Commissioner of the FDA. I'll protect you from assholes like myself.
Oh, wow.
You let the wolf in the hen house. You know what I mean? Like that's what you've done.
That came to my mind. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The fox in the hen house, the wolf.
Yep.
The coyote, the
fox is telling the hens that I'll protect you.
Oh, we're good. Don't worry about it, guys. I got you.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do anything against you before. I got you. I got your back. But yeah, we talked.
This is where we're at. This is where we're at as far as we're supposed to trust in the FDA. We're supposed to trust in, the EPA and all these government programs that are supposed to protect us from exactly this scenario.
Right, and at best case scenario, they should be neutral. We shouldn't have companies that have very specific interests, maybe in charge of our cabinet level stuff and basically our food chain.
It's fucking disgusting.
That's just my personal opinion.
That's how we end up with food that looks like those films that we've been showing you.
You're making a fantastic connection, Shawnee, about how somebody could get inside, perhaps like this, like it's being depicted right here, and then before you know it, they're putting their own interest in ahead of their job, essentially, because they had these other interests before they took this job, and now they're in control of the overall situation.
And we end up with GMO. We end up with GMO watermelons, GMO avocados. You caught
yourself saying that. I caught you too.
Avocados.
Thank you very much.
Bananas and bananas and avocados are in that song, and both of them we saw tonight, and they look fake. I have fake bananas and avocados.
Yeah, Shawnee. So you really kind of brought that point home. With you went right from the fake food to the possible source, or or at least in your mind.
It definitely eased the way.
Yeah, clear the path in a sense, right? Because
fucking jerk off.
Nope.
Bobby, not you.
That's not the worst thing I've ever been called, Shawnee. But what are you still getting the calls again?
Yeah,
that's funny.
So many scam calls, but number 96, Bobby. We're gonna go off. We're gonna get off the food thing here. Right. We're gonna go to
90. Oh,
number 96.
Ooh, okay.
We have an electromagnetic anomaly of some sort.
It's electric. Let's see.
Anomaly.
You can't see.
Electric anomaly.
We got to get that to put to music. All right, I'm gonna roll this one right here, and we'll explain it, I guess. There's no sound with it. So, what do you look at this, Shawnee? What is this?
I don't know. Is that some sort of a portal to a dimension that's unknown?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you think
I don't understand. I don't understand it.
That beacon of light coming in, and then I see the janitors or the mop thing, the danger thing, and I'm thinking, is this like a weird kind of sunlight effect of like, maybe bleach and ammonia or something like that, something weird happening? But I think it does go on to say, Sean, and I hate to be the one to expose something on here, but it did say on here, but I believe that there is a community note on this. It said readers added context. They said it's not a real video. It's CGI composite work created by visual effects artist Slumber Speak on TikTok. It's originally called Entity 424 Recorded. So I just want to, in the interest of fairness,
okay,
I figured I would present that way. So at least that's the explanation we are being given here.
Okay, so that brings up a good point, because sometimes I see things quickly and I just throw them on there. But also, the community notes are also sometimes wrong.
And that's true, and Shawnee, I my whole thing about this whole notion of community notes, and when they correct things that they see in their view are wrong on Twitter and X, is that you are in by default basically saying that anything that they don't correct with community notes is in fact the truth, or one could make that argument. So if they really don't go through and correct literally every tweet, I think it's a fair argument to make that, well, no one put a community note on this crazy article that I'm reading, so it must be true. They're creating like another level of confirmation, and I don't think they can necessarily support it. You can't confirm every factor as a truth or not in life, I don't think.
So Hurricane Beryl that's coming up, that's starting to hit things. Category 5. There's a guy on TikTok that I follow, Matt Wallace. He's Matt Wallace, I believe his name is. He is a he's a just.
I was hoping that's the word you were trying to say. Is it Matt Wallace, or I heard of a Matt Seidel,
Yes.
but Matt Wallace? Okay,
I believe that's his name.
All
and
right.
he put up that this hurricane will turn into a 5.
Oh boy!
And everyone on Facebook, the community notes, no, this is just propaganda, blah 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 blah. He was absolutely fucking right. It's a hurricane. It's a category 5.
So right, so they think they knew more than an actual meteorologist who has that. You know, that is his profession. That's his title, and so
that is my point. That they're trying. They try to suppress things to keep everyone.
That they maybe
calm.
don't see eye to eye with, or they disagree with, or they
or is it? Are we trying to keep people calm? All this because as a category 5 storm, there's never been one this early in the year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they were saying
typically
that
like later August, September, something like that.
Yes. So July 1st is not a time that you would see a 5 storm.
Well, and then you couple this with some of the things we talked about last week when we showed that giant building that pushed the cloud in the air, right, buddy?
You keep seeing that they're fucking with our weather. But yet, then they go, oh well, you know, it's global warming, and then they're like, oh well, no, wait, no, it's climate change, which now they're starting to change their ideas, and then they say, oh well, but we're going to see clouds, and we're going to this and that, we're going to do all these things.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to fuck with it, like we do with our food, and then be like, oh well, you know, now you know.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops. We didn't know we couldn't do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
We fucked up.
I didn't know I couldn't do that, boss. Yeah. So they're throwing those clouds in the air, and then you could make a definitely a good argument.
So I have one more that I definitely wanted to play tonight. It was number 102.
All right, 102, and then we're going to be pulling this train into the station tonight because we got some other things to get here onto on the Shuli Network. But we thank everybody for joining us tonight. 102, we're going to get to. Thanks for everybody that super chatter, gave us some love. What's up, buddy?
Oh, do we have some more chats?
No, I was just thanking people in general. But
Rick Swings and things.
See, there you go.
Hey, Shawnee, thanks for the 5. Have you heard about the Taylor Swift concert? Amnesia Conspiracy. Any thoughts? Also, we have BOGO Wings this Wednesday. Rick's Wings and Rings.
There you go.
No, I don't know what that is. So I'll have to look into that. I'm going to write it down.
I don't know. I often see a lot of, I don't know. I didn't know there was a term for it, but you do see like this kind of the singing and the chanting and the cult-like behavior, and they're showing all the participation, and people have different theories about it. So maybe there's something fun to be talked about there.
I'm going to have a look at that.
All right. All right. So now you're ready for 102, I think it was.
Dr. Scotty Jones says, say nope to Snopes. Agreed. Snopes is fucking the devil. Thank you.
It's the devil. Right. All right. I'm going to run this a little bit. Lots of coincidences, the title says. And it's about 2 minutes, 48 seconds. So there you go. I'll wait for you. There you go.
Random situations, and you can tell me how many random coincidences the world is full of. So this is Ari to go. He patented technology on free energy. He was headed to the airport to go meet some investors, but he never made it to his flight because he was found dead in his car. That's random.
Whoops.
This is Stefan Marinov. He is the leader of the European free energy movement. In 1997, he had a major breakthrough, and as they were working on their prototype, he was found dead. What? Yeah, apparently he fell out of a window. This is Dr. John Mullen. He's a nuclear physicist that worked for one of the largest military contractors in the world. Apparently, he discovered something really big in the realm of energy, but unfortunately, before he could come out with this information, he died from arsenic poisoning. But don't worry, his girlfriend was the primary suspect. She was actually found dead in her apartment as well. They didn't go after any other suspects. Case closed. This right here is Dmitry Petronov. He invented a plasma battery that powered his 2-story house for 14 months. One day he
14
went to
months.
get bread from a bakery and was never seen again. Zachary Warfield was also working on a plasma battery. He actually met with Dmitry a couple of times where they would exchange notes. He mysteriously died in a boating accident in Washington, D.C. Eugene Malov was an expert physicist in cold fusion. He claimed to have a working prototype of a free energy device, but the day before he was going to go public, he was beaten to death. That's so random. Rory Johnson invented a cold fusion motor that generated over 500 horsepower. The Department of Energy took a restraining order against the technology, so they could never publicize it, and you're never going to guess what happened to him. Everyone who knew him said he was super healthy, had no health issues, but he died mysteriously. Mark Tomian was awarded a patent for a zero-point energy system. After he developed his working prototype, he was found mysteriously dead, and the crazy thing is, his research is missing. What? Or you might recognize this one. This is Stan Thompson. He developed
this guy
a car
I knew
that
about.
ran off of water. After developing his working prototype, he went to go to lunch with 2 investors so that he could gain money to push this technology out there. He died during lunch. His last words were, "I've been poisoned." Nikola Tesla believed he could make free energy. And all of his research was funded by, guess who? J.P. Morgan, when he claimed to have figured it out and he wanted additional capital so that he could expand his inventions. J.P. Morgan shut him down. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that J.P. Morgan owned General Electric, he owned copper mines, he owned rubber mills. Anyways, the reason why the world has so much inequality, the reason why things are so expensive, it has nothing to do with the fact that we keep inventing technology that can help people, but we suppress it. Anyways, I don't know what you guys think. Isn't that crazy? What coincidences? The world is a weird place.
There you go. There's your video, Shani, my friend. That's a whole
interesting.
That was like 2.5 minutes, basically almost 3 minutes of coincidences right there. But
isn't that a coincidence?
So yeah, you think there's like a kind of I sense it as kind of a level of control. Like they want to control basically kind of what kind of standard of energy that we're all using. It doesn't seem to be any desire to have like those different ideas out there, if you will, Shawnee.
Well, think about this, Bobby. What would free energy do? It would cut off the cash line, the cash flow.
Right. It would affect the wealth of many
Exxon and Texaco and the oil companies, and now we have these the E cars, the cars that run off of electric batteries that they've sunk all this money. They have to go mine lithium, like we played those clips before of them where they're mining stuff for these things. And it's like it's big business.
Yes, and once again, it's in countries where they're counting on basically low cost labor to kind of mine this stuff with less safety than maybe it would be if it was other places in the world.
Absolutely.
So I think you're just trading one problem for another. You're still extracting something from the earth in the means to kind of create energy from it.
If we were really interested in creating cars that didn't have any impact, there's so many other ways to go than these cars. This is just another. They're just shifting. They're just shifting their wealth to a different road. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, like you said, and because for so many decades we've kind of relied on the combustible engine in the car industry, but now, and maybe that was resisted for a long time, the gas companies, but now they see, okay, maybe this is the new trend, maybe there's money to be made at this, and they will slowly kind of work their way and maybe take over these technologies as kind of conceivable to happen.
I don't know if they like if you got a car that ran on water. What would then become $75 to get gallon? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, and then we can't drink it. Like that. It conflicts with our needs to live.
Mm-hmm.
We can't live without water, so you can't make it cost that much because everyone will die. But you can't have cars run off of it because then no one's making money on the fuel.
There you go. Your friend Mumbling Nick. I mean? Yes, I do, sir. He says they want to own and control everything we use and need.
Yes, agreed.
Hail BF, I guess fit in everywhere. What's up? How you doing, arthritis? We thank everybody for joining us tonight. But yes, Shawnee, I think we should probably try to pull this train in the station, as we like to say here on the Seany Zone. I've had a fun time with you tonight, and you presented your John Conspiracies. We had a lot of fun. We had a world premiere, exclusive Shuli Network premiere of you singing a cappella style, so it's been a lot of fun tonight. But tell everybody where they can find you, my friend.
Do we have time to play the song one more time?
I'll have to ask producer Andy. We'll have to ask him.
Sure do, buddy. Let's do it.
All right.
Can we do it one more time for anyone that missed it? Please.
Bet. Here we go.
And the sign says magic marker-headed people need not apply. So John sat down on his mom's couch and he made up a bunch of lies. Like 160 IQ and Mensa, and he's banged supermodels too. He's a millionaire with no clean clothes, and that he's any taller than 5'2". Oh, John, his money's all gone. Thinks about Brennan all day long. Even wrote him a homoerotic song. John, his money's all gone. Cried like a baby on Milton's lawn. He waxed off to Kate Meany in a thong. John.
I like the ending. John.
Yeah.
There you go. Shawnee, I will say again, man, I mean, I'm a little biased because you're my bro and I'm your co-host and all, but a great acapella, man. I don't know if I could sit there and just kind of belt out for like a good 45 seconds to a minute there. So well done, Shawnee. Very inspired. Good,
that was great, buddy. Loved it.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it. And if anyone would care to clip it and put a song behind it, I'm fine with that.
Oh, well, there's many talented people in our chat that might take you up on that, Shawnee.
I put it into the Dabbleverse, and I'll see what comes back from it. Right?
That sounds awesome, man. Well, great time tonight. Zena Drinker says, nicely done. Rick's Wings and Rings is applauding. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. But, Shawnee, once again, tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Shawnee can be found at Not High Register. There it is, right there.
There it is, Not High Register.
I don't even need to say it.
There you go. That's right. You're not.
That's a faster way to go. And Bob Stuff 1 for Bobby.
Thank you. Yes, and check out my show Monday through Friday on my channel called BF Live on YouTube. I do a daily show 12 o'clock East, Monday through Friday.
There you go. Live. There you go. We have one more chat that just came in. Nasiah Moon.
What's up, Nisiah?
With the Nisiah Moon with $2. Well done.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jay Wolfenstein tonight. Thank you to Daniel August, as always.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to get you on auto tune for Jay Wolfenstein. We got to do that.
We got to do that. So I want to end the show tonight by saying, stay informed, stay vigilant. Be careful with your fireworks. Okay. And I guess your grills too. And return your carts. You fucking animals. Return your shopping carts.
Awesome. And then with that, we will see you next week on
the
Seany Zone. Thanks, everybody. Good night. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night. And we'll see you next time on the Seany Zone. Let's rock now to Shawnee. Some more tunes. Musical genius. Cha. Cha.